Okay, here is my latest product. It's called Get Your Plan On, and it's a weekly social media planner for service-based businesses, but there is also one available online for product-based businesses. I've just printed out the service-based ones here so you can get an idea of what it's like. They're very similar. So essentially this is what it would look like. I've printed the first couple in color so that you can just see what it actually does look like, but just to save on ink, because we don't need it to be in color all the time, I've printed a heap more out in black and white so that we can have a play around, because I will be using this too because I love it. Now, so I'll start from the start. So you look inside and there's a bit of an outline on how you can use it, but you can use it however you like. Now, this first page has filled in what I like to post about. So if you've seen my What the F Should I Post About cards, each of the post ideas are put underneath each of these topics. So personal, behind the scenes, value, branded meme, your services, user generated content, which is called UGC, social proof, throwback, and shout out. And then over here, there is each day of the week. Now, the reason I like to use it this way is because there's nothing worse. I'll use a black and white page for this because I don't want to ruin my prettiness. Now, here's the word personal. A lot of people will either go, okay, Monday, yep, I'll do a personal. Tuesday, yep, personal. Wednesday, personal. And they'll all end up being personals. And it's like, well, how do we know you're even a business? And then the other way around, a lot of businesses end up saying your services or product, if you are a product-based business, and they just tick every single day posting about their product or service. And that is very unbalanced. That is not going to be a strong social media campaign. So by having all of these different content topics down the side here, you can find your own way of balancing out how your social media feed will feel. And this is through a sort of a bird's eye perspective, exactly like this camera is, rather than having to write all of the posts and have everything photographed and then work out what you're going to post, because that's a lot of work. This is just about literally getting back to basics and structuring how and when you're going to be posting what. So I'll flip this over. A good example, oh, I'll use a new one actually because I'll show you that in a sec. A good example could be, for example, look, on Mondays, I do a personal post. On Tuesdays, I'm going to do services. Wednesday, I'm going to offer some value to my clients or customers, whatever you're going to offer. Thursdays, always a branded meme. Fridays, user-generated content, if you can get it. Saturday and Sunday, whatever, you might do another product post again. Where is your services? Services a product. You might do that again. Where am I doing it? Your services, you might do that again on Saturday. And you might offer some more value on Sunday. So you're allowed to repeat them, but see how different that is. Hope you can see that on this video, to having all of the same thing posted all the time, to being able to balance it out. How much more enjoyable is your feed going to be? So this will be different every single day, every single week, because who knows what's on. So for example, I'm going to flip this over and do another one. I might say, hey, I've got a podcast interview with Suze coming on Tuesday. Let's pretend I've got one coming up, but I thought I'd use that as a good example. On Friday, I have new product. I cannot spell. Excuse my left-handed writing as well. It's dreadful, I know. New product launch. And what else is happening in the week? I've got a client on Monday. So what could you actually do? If you write your notes in here, you just know what's happening in your week and you go, okay, well, new product launch is on Friday. So clearly that is going to be product launch or services, obviously. On Friday, that will be here. Podcast interview with Suze. That would probably be maybe a behind the scenes or personal. Let's do it on Tuesday under behind the scenes, because you might share a bit of a selfie with the two of us or something, you know, as you're recording. You've got a client on Monday, so you might do something like, where could you use that? Social proof. That proves that you've got clients or customers coming in all the time, so you might post about that on Monday. and then the rest of your week's free. Now you've already got quite a different, outline of what you can offer through the week, so it's not all in one column, all in one row, which is good. You might want to chuck a branded meme in there. A branded meme is like where you have a quote or something funny you want to post with your brand on it. So maybe I'll pop that in on a Wednesday. Haven't offered value yet, and value is really important. So where could I pop that? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is done. I might pop that in on Thursday. And I'm selling here. I usually don't actually post on the weekends except for Sunday, but I might do a bit of a personal post on Sunday, maybe about wrapping up what the week's like or something like that. There's way more ideas that are in my What the F cards that give you ideas of what to post under each of these. And I'm not going to post on Saturday, so I'm going to rule that out. Now, you can sort of start to see how your week is going to be panned out without having to go and have all the photos ready and have all of the captions ready and start organizing. This is way more easier because now you know what to go and take photos of. You know what you're going to cover, what you're going to write about, instead of being stuck. It's so good. Now, the reason I flipped this over before is because in the download that you'll get is a completely blank page as well, without my automatic filled in version of what my content topics are. So you can either write your own content topics in here and tick them off. You could also write your actual what you want to post about in here. So I could write, I want to do my podcast with Sue's post. And when did I make that up to be? Tuesday. And you might go new product. That was pretending it was on Friday. And then you can work it out like that. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. You can basically do this however you want. This just gives you that bigger picture that isn't necessarily drilling down to the exact finer details of what you're going to be posting about just yet. You just know that your feed is going to be balanced and it's not going to be all push, 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 sell, 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 or completely ignoring the fact that you're supposed to be selling. Because if you were to just write personal posts the whole time and never talk about your services or your products, that's not good either. So this lets you know exactly what's coming up on your feed, and you work it out and go, oh no, I've done too many personal posts, or it looks like I've got too many personal posts coming up. I better mix it up and offer some value, or I better talk about my services a little bit. So you're actually, prompting you to post about certain things that you might not be comfortable posting about, or feel you might have posted about too much, but until you actually write it out, you don't know. So anyway, now blank page or this page, you can also get 2 pen colors. I've just used a grey lead so I can erase it, which I'm not going to end up doing, but that's okay. So you can also do 2 different pen colors, or you can do an X or a tick, or you can do whatever you like for stories and feed posts. So you might go, okay, on where's my example here? So you might go, okay, I've got a behind the scenes post on Tuesday. I'm going to do that on my feed, but I'm also going to do it in story. That could be your code, whatever you want it to be. So you can do whatever you like to make sure that that is also going to be in the story, but you could also go, okay, I'm not going to post that post in my stories, but over here I am going to post about my services on Thursday as well. So it's a separate post of your stories versus your feed. Now it's getting a bit complex, but basically I'm just trying to say you can do whatever you like here. It's all about mapping out your week in a super easy way without having to dig deep into the actual specifics of what you want to post before you know, because it gets really complicated. It's like, well, I've got to know what I want to post before I've got to post it. So everyone always ends up doing one sort of type because they've got a plan. Blah, 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 blah. I've explained it. I'll leave it there. This is on my website shop at the moment. It's called Get Your Plan On. Again, there is service and product-based planners out there. They're only $8. So much value in there, considering you don't even have to make it yourself. Print out as many as you like. And seriously, just get planning. It is the best.